Hi, Cancer. Welcome to your monthly gemstone crystal reading. I hope you all are doing well. If you're new, welcome in. If you're returning, thank you so much for your support. So let's jump into this because the energy coming in from May for you, Cancer, is absolutely beautiful. And I'm a Cancer and I am so excited. Um, there is a huge theme here for grounding, healing, balance, and protection. So it's, Cancer, astrologically, you are tied to the moon. So all these moon cycles that occur affect our emotions, right? It's like everything, it never fails. Every type of um, moon occurrence, it brings us into some sort of emotional impact, right? And it's like it is time. This full moon that is coming up on May 5th in the United States, it may be different days for other countries. I'm going to tell you that, let me fix this real quick. Sorry about that. It's going to confront dark truths. So things can be moved out of our way and things can be brought into balance. And there's a sense of tying up loose ends that have been making your life difficult. It's the final push to get to your destination here. Some of you will be finding good earning opportunities and an increase in your money. And this full moon is called the flower moon because things are going to start blossoming, Cancer. Some of you may even be more fertile or, get pregnant during this time or have children. It's also about planting those seeds, right? For things to happen. So it's a very beautiful energy. There is a sense of needing to release control, right? I mean, cancer's in control, right? But we do allow our emotions to control our decisions sometimes. We may become impulsive, and again, this is not being negative. I'm a Cancer and I've done this. So there's just a sense of, you know, to release the control and having to know all the answers. Allow the universe to guide you here to a greater plan. And remember, it's like there's a reason for every season. And patience is required because, divine timing is majorly at play right now here. There is an emphasis on stability and grounding. It's just a feeling of like it's time to move out of the negative energy, whether it's people, places, things, everything has energy. Everything. Money has energy, clothes have energy. It's time to step into emotional calmness here. It's like the past, I can't speak. I The past few years have been a lot of emotional ups and downs, a lot of emotional turbulence. And it's like, it's been hard to kind of see, okay, like when are things going to change, right? But I also feel like you've been planting seeds over the last few years. And again, everybody's on a different path, right? So some things may happen a little faster for others than some because you're required to take action, but you're going to start seeing things grow. And again, it's like I can't emphasize, like I keep hearing patience, patience, patience. It's like you just have to remember the things that are most beautiful take time to grow. And I'm just getting like I'm just seeing like a pregnant woman. So again, some of you definitely may be getting pregnant, planning to get pregnant, or extending your family. If you're a male watching this, clearly, you know what I mean. You could be having another child or having a child. But I'm definitely getting a word of detox here. So removing toxicity, whether it's around you or within you or both. That's a very heavy feeling that I'm getting at the moment. I'm hearing like what you may have thought was for you because maybe it was comfortable, maybe it was, um, you know, it was known, it kept you in a comfort zone. You're gonna see that you can't stay in that energy anymore, because it's like there's a sense of needing to be vulnerable. There's a sense of needing to be vulnerable in order to grow. And you're gonna go through this transformation, and it's going to be a huge transformation, Cancer. It's like when you start seeing things clearer and you start clearing out as well the things around you that don't belong, whether it's negative people, whether it's just people in general, whether it's anything, right? Whether work, love, career, however that resonates for you, it's like you will start seeing things clearer, and there's a complete rebirth. And again, it's like I keep hearing the word patience, and I apologize for saying that, but it's like I have to keep reiterating it because what I get is what I need to say. Um, it again, it's just not like there's an energy is that it may not happen as fast as you want it, but it's gonna make sense when it comes together why it took the time it did, right? It's kind of like, a child. It's like it takes 9 months for this beautiful child to grow and develop. It just takes time. So, definitely getting that you're going to start getting into like things are going to start trickling in. And when they do, it's like you're going to start getting in that higher vibe energy because it's like you're going to believe a little bit more because you're seeing. I do get the feeling that some of you are not feeling like you're not maybe seeing things. So it's like it's hard for you to believe and trust and have faith. So it's like you're gonna see little things here and there, and then it's gonna start kind of giving you that confirmation. Okay, all right, this is all right. Yep, I got to start moving. Like I got to start taking the action here. It's it's like embodying. I'm gonna tell you, some of you, once you start seeing things and removing things, you're embodying a love because you're becoming balanced and on that frequency for it. And it's going to bring it into you. The universe is going to bring this in for you. And I'm getting long term happiness. Like, definitely love could be coming in for some of you. Some of you, it may not look like, oops, see? Some of you, it may not look like what you would think it would look like, or maybe what you expect. So just be cautious with your expectations, okay? So I am getting a sense, that maybe some of you have been angry or upset, like very emotional. And I mean, Cancers, we are emotional creatures. Let's just throw that out there and be honest, right? And it's affecting our mood. And it can be any type of emotion, right? Whether it's happiness, whether it's discontentment, whether it's, fear. And when I said love, like meaning like love can make us angry because maybe things aren't going the way we want it to. Um, so I'm getting a calmness energy coming over your emotions, which is going to be even more powerful and accelerate things because some of you are going to start having more dreams, seeing more synchronicities, signs, getting these intuitive things that, like, when you think something in your head and you dismiss it, you may see something happen 2 days later, okay? Or you start seeing and the same numbers over and over, whether it's on a receipt, license plate, the time, a receipt, address, it doesn't matter, a phone number. So, and I'm going to say this, if anyone is pushing negative energy on you, it's going to like be pushed back at them twice as much, it's like, no, return to sender. The divine is definitely, you're in a heavy mode of protection right now, so you can elevate, so you can get grounded, so you can be harmonious, so you can get on that path and or continue on that path that you're truly meant to be on. And if something, it's like I'm getting, if something became explosive for you, it's gonna cool off. It's gonna, like, it's just, it's gonna cool off. It may have like really backfired, but it's gonna cool off. And for some of you, this is a way to acknowledge, like, okay, it's a time to release unhealthy behaviors around you. I mentioned detox earlier. Negative energy within you is going to be transformed, but you do need to identify your dark side, as we all have one. Let's be honest. So you can heal that side of you. And we never fully heal, right? Because really the scar is always there. So it's kind of a reminder. And that can be in forms of just kind of remembering or having flashbacks of what happened. Or you could truly have scars, you know? And it's like you're not going to forget, but you're not going to dwell on it. Because for some of you, I'm getting that energy that it's, you know, we don't need to relive all of the bad shit that's happened in our life over time by maybe using it as an excuse or victim mentality or feeling sorry for ourselves or having others feel sorry for ourselves. And you're going to know if you've really worked on it, because either it's going to start getting better or you're going to be triggered, and when you're triggered, you may still fly off the handle, and that's a sign to say to yourself, okay, apparently I need to work on this a little more. So just be in tune to that, because this happens to all of us, right? So there's no judgment here, and I don't want anybody to feel that way. But the universe is really trying to get you to get to the place where you belong, where you deserve to be. And it's just going to require you to take action and acknowledge things that maybe you're not seeing fully or full picture. That's all. It is going to be a time where the overthinking, the constant ruminating of what could have been, what should have been, what's not here, what I don't have, it's going to slowly start being released. Because as you start raising your vibration, it is going to start, it's like, you know what, time's not, expectations are going to dissipate. And it's not to say you can't have any expectations, but when you want a certain situation to turn out a certain way, that's a high expectation. And a lot of times it puts us in disappointment, right? Because it never winds up happening, and it's because it's not meant for us. And when we're ready to see that and acknowledge that, then we start moving up. But until then, we stay stuck. So there is an energy of you know, it's time to step out of your comfort zone, what is familiar, that familiar territory per se. It's time to go on a new adventure. Complete full energy here in this reading, Cancer, and it's beautiful because it's going to bring in new opportunities and new people and starting an entire new journey, and not looking back on the past of what could have been, what should have been, right? It's like wiping that slate clean. And it's like, you know what? I can't change the past. So there's no sense in me worrying about it. There's no sense in me harping on it. There's no sense in me like beating myself up because I can't change it. And acknowledge that. You know what? It is what it is. And now it's time. I want something better. I want to be loved. I want to be respected. I don't want to be treated like an option. I want to, you know, I want to give and receive, and I want someone to give and receive to me. So, definitely strong energy there with that. And it's like, remember, from now into over the next few months, there's times it's going to get uncomfortable. Like that, there's no doubt here. There's going to be times where it's going to be uncomfortable, but I want you to remember, when you get uncomfortable and then you know, maybe your emotions kind of start getting the best of you, take a deep breath, okay? And remember, okay, you know what? I know I'm growing and I know I'm transforming because it's uncomfortable. Because anytime we grow, especially spiritually, it's uncomfortable as hell. It's like, oh my God. And a lot of people halt there and get stuck there because once those emotions start taking over and that ego gets in our head and we start having that, talk in our head, that voice in our head that talks us out of things or makes us believe things that really are an illusion, it's like there's going to be, you're, you're not, you have to remind yourself, and I cannot emphasize this enough. You know what? I'm growing. I'm growing. I got this. I can do this. I'm growing. I have to keep going because I know there's something better on the other side. Okay? I know there is a better path. This journey is going to take me onto new things, better things, and happier places. And it's like, again, you're transforming from that emotional turmoil to that burning fire of passion and excitement again. And people around you are going to see it. And I'm going to tell you now, when you start getting in that vibe and other people around you can see it, expect people to start being attracted to you because as cancers, as very intuitive individuals, as very soft as we can be, we attract a lot of negative energy because it's like a moth to a flame. We are the light and the negative energy is the moth. Okay. So this is a beautiful reading, Cancer. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe, comment, claim this. I love this. I'm so excited. I hope you all have a beautiful day. Keep standing in your power, and I'll see you soon. Bye.